gentlemen, the president of Bugatti Automobiles, Mr. Stefan Winkelmann.
Bonjour, bonjour mesdames, messieurs, et bienvenue chez Bugatti. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, when I joined Bugatti at the beginning of this year, for the team and for myself, it was pretty clear immediately that we wanted to do something outstanding, something special. The Bugatti Chiron is a car which is known for the outstanding straight line performance in combination with the luxury comfort. But here we wanted to do something different. And therefore for me, the briefing to the team was very easy. I want to have an agile, nimble, handling-oriented car, a design which is completely different, but unmistakably a Bugatti. And therefore, the next thing we were looking into was the right name. And you know, the Veyron and the Chiron, they are names of race car drivers out of the 20s and 30s. And we wanted to continue with this idea. And so we found Albert Divo. He was a fighter pilot in World War I. And when in the 20s he started his career as a race car driver. And he was known to be very quick in tight corners. And actually he won twice on a Bugatti, the Targa Florio, which is a racetrack in southern Italy, in Sicily. And therefore, for us, the pick was very easy and the combination. So here it is, the Bugatti Divo. And for the unveiling, now we do the unveiling. For the unveiling, I call on stage Stefan Elroth, who is our Vice President for R&D, and Achim Anscheid, who is our Director of Design. Gentlemen, the Bugatti Divo. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bugatti Divo. This is the world premiere. It's very exciting also for me, I can tell. And now we'll talk a bit about the design with the performance, and then I will want to wrap it up. So for us, as I said, the design has to be unmistakably recognizable as a real Bugatti. So there are three key elements which are important for us, paramount. The first one is the big horseshoe here in the front. The second one is the center line, which is cutting the car in half. And then we have the signature line, which is this line. And these are the three key elements which are certifying a Bugatti in our view. Also, if you don't see the logo and the brand. And now, for us, performance is key. So form follows performance is one of the main drivers for our designers. So to get better cooling and more downforce, we increased a lot the air intakes. We have a big front spoiler, and we have an aqueduct on top of the car, and we also have a very big rear wing, which is 23% bigger than the one of the Chiron. And we have an outstanding, and this is you can't see right now, but you will see later on, an outstanding diffuser in the back. So this is enabling the car to have a better cooling and to increase the downforce by 198 pounds. Then we have stiffened the chassis, and we have more sporty dampers, and this is better for the handling behavior as well. We increased the camber of the wheels, and this is something which we did, and it's also looking very cool on the car. And apart of that, we decreased the weight, so the weight is lower by more than 77 pounds in comparison to the Chiron. And by putting all these things together, so a better downforce, a stiffer chassis, less weight, in combination with our outstanding and wonderful 8 liter capacity engine with 16 cylinder and 1500 horsepower, we have achieved an incredibly time on the handling parcours which is quicker by 8 seconds than the Chiron. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to build only 40 units of this wonderful car for 5 million euro net each. And guess what? They are all sold. So we are very proud and happy. And a lot of people and a lot of customers are here today. So welcome to them, because it is an honor for us to be here.
Hello and guten Tag. My name is Achim Anscheid. I'm the Director of Design for Bugatti since 2004. And I'm going to lead you through some of the styling elements on our project Divo. What was our first inspiration? Well, it was actually our president, Stefan Winkelmann, who gave us a briefing in the very beginning, saying, give me a car, please, that is completely different from the Chiron, but still unmistakably identifiable as a Bugatti. And that takes us to the front of the car. You can still see the horseshoe being prominent in the front of the car in the strong centerline accentuation, but you see a very different face and a different architecture in the front. Why so? Everything around the fuselage that you can see in this area is tailored towards the brake performance of the car. All the air intakes for the brake performance are here, but there are also air intakes for the brake performance here via an S-duct leading down to the brake cooling. And that is the reason why the architecture of the frontal face has the headlights all the way to the outside, because the performance is happening here on the inside. When I take you around the car here from the side, you can clearly still see a Bugatti signature. It still very much shows the identity of the Bugatti DNA. It still shows very much a Bugatti line that you also find on the Chiron. But you see a Bugatti line here on the Divo in a proportion that is quite different, quite a bit more sporty and agile and lean, and also moving the car, even at standstill, slightly forward. But it's a very different proportion that you see from the side, and this leads to the agile character and styling of this car. You can also see the lower part of this car being ultra cut and sharp, in contrast to the very soft lines to the upper body. This is due to the performance aspect to get more downforce into the car by the carbon package that is on the lower side visible. Onto the roof you see a NACA duct element that draws much more air into the engine compartment and flushes out hot air from the engine and leads clean air also onto our fixed rear wing development, which is still able to fulfill the air brake function. And finally, when we come towards the rear of the car, you can see a complete different interpretation of the Chiron rear end, but you still also see something that we call form-following performance, and that's those taillights here. So as a designer, I always love it when form is following performance, and if the design solution and the technical solution really starts to work as a win-win situation between the design department and the Department of Technical Development. Well, that pretty much wraps up our little walk around with the Bugatti Divo. 40 clients, each car 5 million, and they were all sold within 4 weeks. I think this is a clear sign and indication for the strength of the Bugatti brand and for the passion that our most trusted customers have for our products.
Bye.